Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our November Rising Star Student of the Month celebration. Thank you for your patience as we get started this morning. The mission of the Rising Star Student of the Month program is to bring our community together to honor our local high school seniors for demonstrating character, integrity, love of learning, involvement in school, and community activities, or the ability to overcome challenging life circumstances without compromising their education. The core of the Rising Star of the Month is the student who makes a difference in their home, school, and community with sincerity and passion.
Good morning, everyone. I want to say a huge thank you to the Chamber and all of the sponsors for putting this event together. It's a great event, and I always enjoy whenever I get to come to it. We appreciate the ability to share our rising stars with the community. And so when all the teachers here at Trade Tech High were asked to nominate a rising star for this month, Jasmine was one that came to mind unanimously. So we are all very proud of her. As she will tell you, Jasmine has faced numerous challenges over the years, and throughout all of it, she has maintained her education and worked and strived to do the very best in everything that she does. So Jasmine Carmarena, would you like to speak, please?
Hi. Before I start, I wanted to just check if it was okay if I turned off my camera to improve the quality of my sound.
Go right ahead, hon.
Okay, so good morning. I'm Jasmine Carmarena, and I'm a senior at North County Trade Tech. I first wanted to congratulate all of the other rising stars. I can just tell by the way they present themselves that they are very accomplished and they deserve this very much. I also want to take a second to thank everyone for this opportunity. It is something that I will always be grateful for, and I'm also very pleased that Ms. Vista could be here with me today. I wanted to share with you guys an obstacle that I've been faced with for the last couple of years, and although I'm still overcoming this challenge, I feel as if I've grown a lot from it. When I was 11 years old, my family and I were kicked out of our apartment because the new landlord didn't want any dirty and lazy Mexicans living in his complex. We had no money or any resources at all to fight this. We didn't know where to go or how we could even afford to live anywhere else. All we knew was that we had to, until December 4th, to be out. My parents never found a place for us. And for a few months, my family of 6 had to make a home out of our van. It was all we really had. It wasn't until a few months later that my great-grandmother offered that we lived in an RV in her backyard. My parents quickly accepted the offer before anyone could change their mind. But deep down, my dad knew that only trouble could come from this. You see, his father lived there, along with his siblings, but they didn't talk to my father, and at times they wouldn't even talk to us. They made it known that we weren't welcomed, and although we are their grandchildren, it was clear that they didn't have that love for us. The situation began to cause me to fall into a deep hole of depression and anxiety. I soon started to want to give up from school and, just distance myself from everyone. But my dad was our peace, and he knew how to keep us going. We would go to him for protection from the hate in the house, and he just knew how to help us. He made sure we were always helping others, and he pushed us to do our very best in everything we could. But he helped us so much that he never got to help himself. His physical and mental health only got worse. He was living in the house where most of his childhood abuse took place. And on top of that, he had a number of health challenges. It has been 6 years, and the only change that has occurred is that our peace has been taken away from us. My father passed away in June, leaving behind 4 kids and a wife who always relied on his protection. I would have never asked for this to happen, and honestly, it's going to take many more months before I accept it. But the amount of support I've received from Trade Tech and just my teachers and all the staff there is insane. I honestly would have given up a long time ago, especially this year, if it wasn't for the support I was given at this school. From this situation, I learned that I need to succeed. This situation really taught me the importance of doing something and just not throwing everything away the second something gets hard. I'd never want to go through something like this again, and I don't want my future kids to go through this pain of, going without and taking hate from family just for a place to sleep. And I will do my best to make sure that never happens to them or to anyone I can help. And on the other hand, if anyone has to go through that, I will make sure to be their peace, just like my father always was for us. Thank you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
And I would like to say Jasmine is very humble, because throughout all of these years that she's been at Trade Tech, she has excelled in her schoolwork. She has set an example for others to follow. She has maintained from 3.5 to a 4.0 GPA every semester. If she's absent or misses school, she checks in with her teachers to see what she needs to do. She has very high expectations for herself, and she is just a true rising star. And thank you.